Right, hello and welcome back to all the listeners. Richard Gao here. So things have been going a little bit crazy, right? Everyone's locked up, everyone's, trapped inside their homes for most part of the day. Yes, I know that everyone can run, and thank goodness that people can get out and do a bit of exercise. It just makes me think we all need this exercise. Like, the whole world should be exercising. But anyways, like I'm one to talk. Today I want to talk about the idea of be a kid again, right? We're trapped inside our own homes, and it got me thinking about when I was a kid. I was such a curious kid. I wanted to make jumping castles on, bunk beds, and I wanted to create like worlds over couches and stuff. Like, I drove my mom crazy. There was this one day that, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was Tazos. Simba was having those Tazos, and I used to collect them so much. That's great English. I used to collect so many of them, and then I'd invite my friends over, and literally we'd have like Tazo wars. But I guess what they didn't know is that I had this whole storyline in my head. I had this whole imagination, like, thing going on, and it was this crazy world, and we'd throw Tazos at each other. We'd try and like skim them off couches and bounce them off the walls and everything like that. And it got me thinking about that moment in time. There's so many things that we forget when we become adults. It's like they deprogram it from our brains. No, you cannot be a kid. You cannot have an imagination, which is bizarre for me, because I think that's one of the reasons why I chose the career that I did, is because it allows me to be a kid. It allows me to be creative. It allows me to, remind myself of that side of myself. So what I want to propose to you guys today is perhaps take some time to rediscover the kid inside you. Imagine an entire world, an entire landscape, an entire film, an entire story getting played out in your kitchen. Or, that like some of the unholy pathways, or, the space people, they're called aliens, Richard. The space aliens come from the bathroom or something. Just reignite that creativity inside of you. One, it'll help you to laugh a little bit at yourself, and because I feel like that's also something that we're all missing out on, is laughter. I don't think any one of us has truly laughed in a minute. It's been a minute. So reignite that creativity. Be that kid that you still have inside of you. This will allow you to help you to find new creative ways to solve your problems. It'll also release some of the pressure that's in your pressure cooker, that stress. It'll release some of that stress. For those of you who have kids out there, look at them, watch them. Allow yourself to get swept away in one of their crazy stories. I know that kids are a lot, and we were a lot as kids, but try and remind yourself of the good that can come from your imagination. Don't forget that it was humans' imagination many, many years ago to land a spaceship on the moon. Computers was an imaginative? Yo, my brain is crazy! People imagined computers many years ago, and now we use them actively in our daily lives. What would you do without your cell phone? That was in someone's imagination at some point. What's going to be the next thing that you creatively come up with in your imagination? Allow yourself to go there. Allow yourself to embrace that kid that still lives inside of you, that wants to just laugh and play and watch TV and be stimulated by Lego. Old school Lego. Who remembers those? I used to love them. But anyways, I hope that you have an amazing creative day. Find things to laugh at. Find things to inspire you. Find things to reignite those creative bones that fill your body. And on that, have a beautiful morning. And if it's evening, have a beautiful evening.